In today's video, I'm introducing to you the FOXAlien Air Assist Pump. Welcome to Papa's Workshop. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the lasers by FOXAlien, and specifically the air pumps. FOXAlien has introduced its own air pump that has some remarkable features. I like the off and on switch. I like the fact that it's controlled directly by the control board. You can just plug it in and that provides the power. So you don't need an extra plug, and you can control the amount of air that goes to your project. So today I want to be able to discuss how to set this up, and then we're going to test it out on a project. So let's get started. Like many of you, I had purchased an aquarium pump to be able to provide the air to the project. And it had some limitations. One, there's no off and on switch, and this thing is very, very noisy. And it vibrates. I had to put a cushion underneath it so it wouldn't vibrate off the table. So I'm very glad for FOXAlien introducing their new pump. Much improved. I had this aquarium pump attached to my 20-watt riser laser, and the hose actually went through the drag chain. Now I'm going to use this hose to feed the new hose from the FOXAlien right back through it. So this is going to be real easy. I just stick that hose into the end of the other one and pull it through, and it's just that easy. And then I can finally pack this noisy, crazy thing and get it out of the way. I don't know if I'm ever going to have any fish or not, but at least I've got an aquarium pump. But I'm not going to be using it on the lasers any longer. Okay, I've got the hose fed through the drag chain. Now it's time just to connect the two ends, and it's real simple. All I need to do is just plug this in to the end of the FOXAlien Air Assist pump, and that part is taken care of. And then let's, so to speak, raise the hood on the riser 20-watt laser, and I'm going to attach the other end of the hose to my little air assist nozzle. Now this air assist nozzle is available on the FOXAlien website. I have a link in the description below where you can go directly to their site, and yes, it is an affiliate link, and I do appreciate the support. But you can pick up the air assist pump and the air assist nozzle right there, and it's a perfect add-on. On the control board itself, right here, you have a 12-volt connection. All you need to do is take the provided cable and plug it into that little outlet. It's fairly small, and my big fingers do have a little bit of a hard time, but it does slip right into that point. And then from there, you plug it into the front of the FOXAlien Air Assist pump, and your installation is complete. Now, once this is done, you can go ahead and plug back in the USB cable and the power supply that feeds the control board and your laser. And that's it. The installation is done. At this point, when you turn the laser on, the air assist pump will automatically turn on as well. Now, one of the nice features about this, you do have the off and on here. So you can control whether you want it off or on depending on what's taking place. So even though your software has the air assist on, you do have the ability to turn it off. One of the features that I really like is this knob, because this allows you to be able to control the air. So you can turn it all the way up to max, or anywhere in between, all the way down to really no air pressure at all allowed to come out. And that's a really great feature, because as you're engraving, if you see that there's too much air or not enough air, just go ahead and make the adjustment. Now that I have everything set up, I'm going to go ahead and turn the laser on, and I'll turn this on as well, and the air pump does begin working immediately, and then I can control the flow by increasing or decreasing it, and you might be able to hear that in the camera. Now this allows the air to flow immediately. It's being powered off of the control board, and that seems to be working really well. Now, should I want to do an engraving that does not require the air, I can just simply turn that off and continue the process. I'm going to turn this back on. And you can definitely feel the air coming out. And when I turn it off, much less air. You do have the little fan from the laser itself that is producing some air that blows down, but you can definitely tell the difference when you turn the pump on. I want to make a modification to a logo that I have. So I'm going to bring this from the art library right into the workspace, and I want to be able to change this a little bit before I engrave my coaster. So first thing I want to do is just go ahead and take this word inspire, and let's just cut it, and I'm going to start over with it. So I'm going to come up here and click on the text, and we're going to go ahead and type in inspire. So I have that now. Let's click off of it. So that's the word. But what I want to do is be able to space this out. I think it's just too close together. So I'm going to highlight it, and I can come right up here for the horizontal spacing. Click on this, and you can see it expand out. I believe that actually looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and highlight this. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So now I'm just going to bring it right over here, and it'll snap in place right there. Now I'm going to take this little handle right here and curve this text just a little bit. And that actually looks pretty good. Now I want to do the same thing with the entertain. When I bring this off, we'll just cut it. I'm going to show you how I got it. So I'll click on the text, type in the word entertain. And I want to do the same thing. We'll click off for this, slide this over a little bit, and then I'm going to increase the spacing the same way. And I had used 10 before. I think that will look good. That spacing is a whole lot better than what I had. So let's rotate this now, the 90 degrees. And we'll do the same thing. We'll grab it, we'll slide it over, and it will snap right into place. And then I can grab this handle for the arcs, and we can bend this text right around. You'll be able to do that. That looks good. I want to rotate this ever so slightly. I think that looks good. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. What I'm going to do on this is just go ahead and increase it without doing anything other than moving it that way, and that looks real good. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. Let's increase the spacing here. I like that. I think that looks good. I do need to move this little guy down just a little bit to right there. And now this logo looks good. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do now is engrave this. To be able to set this up, to be able to engrave on the cork, I want to change this power setting to 120 inches per minute. And I want to change the power setting down to about 30, and that should work real well. So now I do have the air assist on, and I'm going to put the overscanning on too, just to see what that will do. We'll hit OK. And just for the sake of our, whoops, I want to be able to undo that. And let's make sure we highlight everything, and let's just group that together. Now it's grouped together. Now I can slide the whole thing, it'll move as one. All right, there we go. So now we're ready to be able to engrave this. Now we're going to go ahead and frame this one more time just to make sure. And I'll hold the shift key down, hit my, and that looks real good. That's what I'm looking for. That comes right back to the center. And now we're ready to be able to go ahead and hit the engrave. Now the first thing I want to do before doing that is I'm going to go ahead and turn the air assist on. So that's on now, and I'm ready to hit start. So grab the glasses and we will start the engrave. I'm going to give you a close-up look and just show you just how well this is doing. The settings are right and the air assist pump is doing its job and it's keeping the ash away. Looking really good. And the nice thing about it, this thing is so quiet and it's not vibrating off the table. So this is definitely a win-win and a good addition to have in your shop. I've completed several different projects today already with the air assist pump. And I want to just feel it and see if it's hot. And no, it's not. So in addition to being able to run quiet and almost vibration free, it does not overheat. It does not get excessively hot. So now we're just finishing up this project, and if you look at it, it does look real good. Now one of the things I will do too is I'm going to take it over to the sink and wash it off. And the beautiful thing about it is there really wasn't a whole lot of the soot that was on this. So the air assist did a very good job being able to keep everything cleaned. I like how this turned out. So I'm very pleased with this. And this is after I washed it off. And it looks just like it came off the machine right now. So very good, excellent results. I love it, and I'm glad to be able to have this in the shop. Well, there you have the FOXAlien Air Assist Pump attached to the FOXAlien Riser Laser. I absolutely love it. I think this is a great addition to the shop, and I'm glad that I can retire that aquarium pump. That really was a noisy pump, and like I said earlier, the aquarium pump vibrated like crazy. All that has been eliminated by having the FOXAlien Air Assist Pump. And don't forget, I do have a link in the description to the FOXAlien website that you can go to and research more and to be able to make the decision for yourself if you want to add this to your shop. I want to thank you for watching today. Your support and watching these videos really helps me more than you could possibly know. And I hope it helps you a little bit too. So again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.